What's going on, everybody? We're back with another live stream today. We've got more NFL preseason for you. Arizona Cardinals taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And I mean, obviously it's a preseason game, but we're going to be providing just coverage, our opinions, our reactions to the entire game, at least for the beginning of the game. It should be getting underway any minute now. So, yeah.
We'll have a live scoreboard up. Yesterday was weird. We didn't have that many people in, and then it had a ton of views at the end, so we're very confused. I think we're jumping in and out, but yeah, just opinions, stuff like that. Again, any NFL questions you can always ask. It's more of kind of I don't watch along, kind of just having that on the side. So that's what we were doing today. But again, welcome in. I think we got a chat. I need to see. What's up, Christian? Good to see you, man. I'm Charlie. So yesterday we ended the stream and Christian joined literally as we ended it. What's up, man? Good to see you. Today, as always, and Christian, our Q&A, so you can always ask questions. Anything, we'll be answering it. We won't be watching the game and not talking. It'll be more kind of that's there, and we'll be talking. It was a ton of fun yesterday. Charlie, we got some heat. Like me and Dylan, like we actually got in an actual argument. So yeah, it was actually about two. Like it got heat. We had to stop. But
of course,
me and Charlie won't have that because we like the same. We like the same team. Question: do you think Daniel Jones is better than Tua?
No.
Yeah. You don't? Damn it, Charlie.
I mean, he's definitely faster.
Why?
Because he's not very good. I don't have high hopes for him.
Yeah, but Christian, any questions, anything like that, you can always let us know. If not, no worries. Charlie, has the game started yet?
I don't know. I see the Cincinnati-Washington game started.
Yeah, Cincinnati Washington. We can put that. We can put that up. I guess that's more up to you guys. But yeah, what's up, everyone? Good. Charlie, one of your first live streams, and Jesus, I don't even know how long. I'm watching the game on Hulu while listening to your commentary. Thank you, man. This is why. Thank you. That means a lot, man. Yeah, it should be a good game. I have the game. And commentary again. You want Cardinals? I think everybody does. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure really who the backups are. Again, Charlie, like score prediction. Give us a score prediction. Or like it's preseason, just like whatever you.
I can't really give like a score prediction for these games because it's preseason, of course. But like, so I just really don't know who's gonna be playing. But like, yeah. Who's got the deeper roster? Probably the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would like to think that you'll see some starting snaps, but I mean, I doubt we're not going to see Mahomes. That's I think an 100% given. We're not going to see. I doubt we see Kyler Murray. Yeah, I don't think we'll be much of starters, especially with two teams like this. So. I guess that's kind of what I would assume. I don't know. But yeah, we will get the scoreboard up soon. Let me quickly find this. I actually love to know. I'm not sure Instagram. I'm not sure if you're.
Do you want me to
I wonder if Chronicles just found us on YouTube. I'm not sure.
Because I can put on.
Did you have it up? Yeah, Charlie. So just tell me, Dylan had some trouble sharing it yesterday. You should. I think you should be able to. It should be on the bottom.
Should do it.
Maybe in. Yeah, there you go.
I think you should be able to.
A lot longer. Okay, there you go. Can you?
Don't think that.
Here, do you want me to remove here?
I think I must have.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna remove it. You just get it up and running, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Again, any questions you have or anything of that sort, as always, let us know.
There you go. That should be better.
There we go. Okay. We will click that. I'm not sure if... Okay, there we go. It's up. And then, Charlie, this is what we did yesterday. I'm not sure if... Charlie, like, look at that. This is what... I love doing this yesterday. See, this is what I love. This is what I like a lot more than StreamYard. It's very, very nice. I like the layout. And we can do the no.
Fucking nasty. So many bugs in my room.
No. Oh. Yeah, Mahomes has a hoodie. Yeah. Mahomes is a hoodie. Chronicles of Christian will be our reporter. Yeah, he's definitely not playing.
Yeah, because I'm not watching, so you're gonna tell me if something big happens.
Yeah, we kind of, yeah. So you'll be our reporter live from the game.
And has the game actually started yet? Because I don't see it up on ESPN.
I do not believe it's. Yeah, I believe it has not yet. So watching game again. The reason we're not Charlie. I guess we could switch in between depending on which is better. But
I can go back and forth.
I don't know. I just think.
I guess like commercial breaks or whatever. Yeah. I'll put on different. Okay, it looks like KC Arizona has started.
Okay, there we go. All right, let me put.
Yeah, kickoff.
And Charlie, we got nice background music, so it's not just quiet when we're not talking. Chase Edmonds. Oh yes. All right. So the game has begun. Yeah. So I am the one. I don't know why I'm lagging. This is very annoying. Give me a second. Oh, Charlie, I think your webcam. Oh.
What?
Is it? It might just be on my end.
It looks fine to me. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I think it's on my end.
Yeah, everybody's good with all these bugs.
All right. Back to it. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. Murray is playing. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Kyler Murray pass short left. Rondale Moore. That's L'Jarius Sneed's playing. That's going to be one I'm really excited to see is Rondale Moore. I think could be fantastic this year. I mean, really, Charlie, and I've really been talking about with AJ Green, Rondale Moore, and Kyler Murray, and obviously Christian Kirk. It's a good receiving core actually now. Yeah,
it's very good.
The Cardinals are a good team, and a lot of people are saying they're the worst team in that division. Yeah, but I think again the year two Kyler, the year two Kyler connection will be very much improved.
Yeah, I think it'll be much more dangerous.
I would think. Like again, we're just testing things out. I don't really like that.
So what would your ranking be of the four teams
I'm lagging
in the NFC West? Oh, we got a punt. Boring.
My ranking would be, I think the Rams are the best team. I think the Cardinals are the second. I don't know why I am. This is so annoying. I wasn't yesterday. It's very, very infuriating. So I would say probably Cardinals. Cardinals.
Mahomes is playing.
He is?
I mean, I trust Christian.
Wait, go back. Yeah, he is a reporter. At the Chiefs.
Let's see. Yeah, Mahomes passed to Mecole Hardman, 13-yard gain. Interesting. I think that's a strange one. Kind of a baffling decision to me.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it's worth playing
Baker's
Mahomes.
playing. He's not playing more than a quarter.
Strange. No, definitely not. I'm surprised that they would play him at all.
Nah, I understand. Every quarterback snaps. Brady played.
Yeah, but I think someone like that who knows his job, like he's got the starting job locked up on day one, no matter what. Anything could happen, and he'd still be the starter. And I just think that it's just not worth risking anything. He's a player he's gonna get snaps. He doesn't need snaps in preseason week 3. Like, I don't know. Strange. But of course, the Chiefs are already driving.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Also, this is preseason week 2.
I know. This is so annoying. Why am I lagging? Short right. Mahomes playing Chronicles of Christian. Let me try. Just bear with me. I'm going to lag. I'm switching to a different Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but honestly, if going back to the NFC West conversation, if I had to give my ranking of the NFC West, now this is a tough one because I think the Rams are a team that their defense is pretty incredible this year, and I think the Stafford link up to the receivers like Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods will be much, much better than when Jared Goff was there. And I just think that the Rams could definitely be a dark horse, although I know a lot of people have them to win 12 games this year, 11, 12 games this year. Yeah, this would be a great regular season game, Christian. I think this is definitely what I would turn on, as long as the Giants weren't playing. But I think the Rams are definitely my number 1 team in this division, but it could go really either way. And then after that, we saw how good the Niners were 2 years ago when they were healthy. But now,
I really think Trey Lance
without
is like
DeForest Buckner and Trey Lance, I don't know how much Trey Lance is going to play, because if Jimmy G has a good start to the season, then
I think Trey Lance is an explosion waiting to happen. I think he's going to be really good.
I think he definitely could be really good. But if they have another season like they did 2 years ago when they made the Super Bowl, he won't get any game time all season, because they're going to trust Garoppolo, because we've seen he can take him to the Super Bowl. I know it wasn't a lot of him. It was more their defense, but he did enough offensively to take them to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks, I don't know how much I trust their offensive production aside from DK Metcalf. I feel like he's their only consistent offensive player at this point. And
Russell Wilson.
Well, Russell Wilson, but even Russell Wilson is like, I've definitely said this before months ago when the season was going, but Russell Wilson, it's like he knows that everybody's watching and he wants to make it an entertaining game. And I think that while they're still winning more games than they're losing, they're going to have a season soon enough where they're not going to win that many games, because they're going to get in a bunch of close ones and just not pull through.
It could be this year.
It could definitely be this year. And I know Russ is probably one of the clutchest quarterbacks in the NFL, but he's going to have an off season at some point, whether it's this season, next season, 3 years from now, and he's still playing for Seattle. They're just one season, they're going to come out and everybody's going to expect them again to win 11, 12 games. And they're going to win like 6 or 7, because they're going to get in that many close ones and just not pull through. But then, of course, you have the Cardinals, who I think their receiving core is really strong this year. I think they have some questions running the ball. But
James
Conner,
and
he had such a great season that first season when Le'Veon held out. But I think...
And then they had the worst rushing offense last season.
He didn't do enough last year for him to prove that he needs a starting job for any NFL team. And this Cardinals team, while they could have a really strong receiving core, I don't know how much I trust their defense as well as their running game. And I think defensively, their cornerback matchups are not favorable, especially in this division, because if Byron Murphy's going to go in and be your number 1 corner, maybe Patrick Peterson, although he is aging, against top
Peterson's
receivers,
on the Vikings.
Peterson moved, that's right. I didn't even see everything. I was at camp. But if Byron Murphy's going to be the number 1 corner,
but no, they got someone. I know they got someone.
Who else would be? Or even if it's someone else, it's not a big name corner. And if he's going to be matched up week in, week out, DK Metcalf twice, Cooper Kupp twice, Robert Woods twice, Tyler Lockett twice. What other team is in that division?
Who did they draft?
The Niners, Brandon Ayuk twice, Debo Samuel, George Kittle. Like, it's just a strong receiving division, including the Cardinals. And I think that without a good, strong secondary, they're going to struggle. And I think that their secondary is just not as lethal as it needs to be to thrive in this division.
Ooh, Chronicles of Christian. I don't know.
That's harsh.
I wouldn't
don't think
say
Wilson
that.
looked that bad.
I think Wilson. I don't think he looked bad at all. Actually,
I obviously didn't watch the game. Even though
I watched.
Giants,
I mean, he had a lot of zip on his throws. He looks like he could arguably have one of the best releases in the NFL already. Fit it through some pretty good holes. Again, every single starting quarterback had bad decision making. And something I said, and everyone disregarded me, he puts his receivers in danger. And we saw that a little bit against the Giants, which you will not be a good quarterback if you are known in your receiving core for putting them in danger.
You're scaring your receivers.
Yeah, he got sacked 7 times. In that Packers practice, I believe he threw a couple interceptions. I wouldn't say Sam Darnold 2.0, but again, it's looking like Lance, and I'm saying this so early. It's looking like Lance may have actually been the better pick. But again, it's way too early to tell, obviously. Or Fields would have been the better pick. And
I think for me, of all the quarterbacks, of all the rookie quarterbacks in week 1, Fields was my standout.
I think Trevor Lawrence was because he's Lawrence.
We saw Trevor Lawrence, but I think Trevor Lawrence was obviously the #1 pick. But I think the Jets pick, while we pretty much knew they were going with Wilson, I think it could have gone. They could have gone with Fields, or they could have gone with Lance without too much surprise. And I think right now, it's way too early to judge. I'm not going to say that Zach Wilson's going to be a bust based on his preseason week 1 performance. But right now, if I had to pick one of the rookie quarterbacks, for me, the standout performer was Justin Fields.
Yeah. I would say the standout performer was Justin Fields because I would say, I don't know how to say this. Wilson we know is going to be the starter. Lawrence we know is going to be the starter. Lance and Fields are battling for that job, so that's why people are saying when they have good performances, it's a lot more eye-opening because they could actually be competing for that job in their on their respective teams. Again, I will never understand starting Dalton. I think Fields just offers so much more. Again, the Lance situation, I agree with. Garoppolo's a winning quarterback by a good margin when playing in San Francisco, so that makes sense. People are saying Lance will get snaps. I think he definitely will. Like, that scares me. Don't scramble, Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Mac and Cam we were watching that. Mac Jones, Cam. I mean, Cam was doing good for Cam. He threw a 28-yard touchdown. He threw a 28-yard touchdown, so that's good for Cam Newton. And then Mac Jones got into the game. We were live streaming, and you just saw him driving down the field. A lot of running back combos. I mean, it's looking like a 3-headed running back with Ramondre Stevenson, Damian Harris, and Sony Michel. And then I forgot the other one who got snaps yesterday. I was
looking at this yesterday.
Yeah, they did well. They had enjoyed. I mean, they got. I didn't know that we ended it before the game ended. Just before the game ended. Oh, sorry, 35-0. So
yeah, 35-0.
Yeah, bit of a
JJ Taylor.
Yes. Yeah. JJ Taylor. Yeah.
Michelle. And then Damian Harris also got.
Yeah. Damian Harris was good. Damian Harris played well. Sony Michel played good as well.
Yeah. So with Taylor, Stevenson, Michelle, and Harris, it's looking like another Patriots running back core from the last 10 years, where they had like Rex Burkhead and a few years ago.
What team is Burkhead? I think is still on the Patriots.
I have no idea. He didn't have any of the ball yesterday.
Yeah, you might be right.
But it's possible that he's still there. Don't really know. He's not a super big impact player, so it's not a big deal. But
yeah, what else happened yesterday? That was the only preseason game today. I mean, Charlie, I know we're not streaming the game. Washington, who's the team? Washington Bengals. Is Burrow? I don't think is playing.
We can take a look.
We'll switch back and forth. So, Burrow, there's no way Burrow.
It's Allen is starting.
So expected.
Yes, it's Patrick and Allen.
Yeah.
And Washington has a 4th down, 4th and 1. They could go for this one.
J.D. McKissick, someone who I'm really interested in. And then Charlie I think Diami Brown is back. I believe he is back.
I don't know. I believe he is. I think he was supposed to be back. Yeah, a few weeks before the season started.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think either this or next week he should be back. He'll probably get limited snaps in preseason. They don't want him to re-injure himself or anything, but I think
McCole Hardman
he could be
decent production so far. Bad. 2 catches, 19 yards.
4th down for the Chiefs. Now it's preseason. Do they kick or do they go for it? They went for it earlier with a Mahomes scramble, but
I would assume they would kick it. Limit the Mahomes snaps. Even when he's on the field.
There's the kick. And
storyline yesterday, we were just not really storyline, but we were just watching the game and the kicker missed two extra points. And we were like,
I saw.
He's gone. He's gone. And he wasn't. I think he was brought in this offseason. We were like, no way he stays on the roster. It's just, to me, I will never understand being a kicker and missing an extra point unless I said that wrong. Missing 2 in preseason. Missing 1 is understandable.
Like a rough one.
Yeah. Again, I guess I don't have much of a leg to stand on, but it was unfortunate.
But yeah, I think Mahomes is probably gone after that drive. I think they just wanted to give him one drive to get a feel for whatever they're trying out on offense. But I'd say he's probably gone after that one.
Yeah, I would say they're counting.
Took off 10 minutes, so I would assume he's gone.
I think they're counting down the snaps more than hoping he stays on the field.
Oh yeah, no, they don't want him on the field right now.
Who's their backup? The Chiefs really have a good backup.
Was it Chad Henne?
Chad Henne, you're right. That's a sick name.
I mean, not as good as Timo Werner, but.
Oh yeah, what was I talking about yesterday about soccer? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna ask you this. So I was thinking about it. So which countries produce the best talent? So like Spain center mids, France center backs. We're not talking about soccer, but for football, I was gonna say, well, which teams, like NFL teams, make the best players, but we're gonna go college because that makes more sense.
College. So
we said Oklahoma quarterbacks.
I think they're the obvious ones, and that's
Alabama wide receivers.
Alabama defense. Alabama
everything.
Historically, Alabama is known for their defense, and when you look at the talents that have come out of Alabama defensively,
but if you were to do positionally, they have the most concentrated amount of talent?
Position? Probably.
I would say it's arguably. No, I wouldn't say it's quarterback. I would say it's either corner. I would say it's either running back, or receiver.
Definitely not running back.
Oh, let's go. Dylan's coming on.
I think for Alabama, really offensively, it's only been recent. I think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
When you look back, I think the top position for them has been corner, and I think.
Yeah,
we've seen every year they come out with one of the top corners in the class.
Yeah,
we saw that with Sertan this year.
Last year they didn't have one.
Last year it was they had not one of the top talents.
The year, but again, I can't remember for the life of me. I can't remember. But I mean, yeah, I would say right now, as of right now, Ridley, Judy, Ruggs, Mechie, who's coming this year. Who am I forgetting that was drafted this year? Oh, obviously Devontae Smith, Waddle, Julio. Who else?
But of course, looking at the cornerback list, Marlon Humphrey came out of Alabama.
Humphrey, Sertan,
Eddie Jackson at free safety. Amari Cooper, of course. Trayvon Diggs was the corner from last year.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs, right.
Kareem Jackson at corner, strong safety as well. Mark Ingram at running back.
Zaven Collins, Derrick Henry.
Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs, of course, at running back.
They had a lot of average ones.
And then I also love Alabama's offensive line talent.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean,
they're really good for everything. It's Evan Neal this year, Charlie. If the Giants get him, I'm going to be so happy. Have you seen him?
That would be nice.
I
haven't seen any highlights yet.
He's fantastic.
Of course, for Alabama, Xavier McKinney, Quinnen Williams, even in the defensive line. CJ Mosley, one of the top middle linebacker talents of the past few years.
Yeah. I mean, it's Alabama. Let's think Ohio State.
Fitzpatrick, of course.
Yeah.
Haha, Clinton Dix.
Ohio State. Not quarterbacks. Head coaches, Urban Meyer. I'm joking.
For Ohio State. That's a tough one. I mean,
James Conner. Just as Charlie says it. Just as Charlie says, he thinks you're going to be struggling in running game. -1.
Yeah, I mean, we could be seeing a lot of that from the Cardinals this year.
Yeah, because their offensive line isn't good either.
Yeah. Let's see. Ohio State NFL players. Okay, so I think that some of their top positions are
Linebacker, actually.
Defensive line,
and I would say linebacker maybe.
Because of course Joey Bosa and Nick Bosa came out of Ohio
and
State.
Chase Young.
Chase Young came out of Ohio State, and then of course I think running back they get decent enough production. Zeke. J.K. Dobbins, Zeke.
Recent.
Let's see if they have anybody else. Carlos Hyde has been in there for a long time.
Oh, I forgot the Chiefs got Hughes from the Vikings.
Running backs. Trey Sermon just drafted this year.
Trey Sermon, you're right. Someone who I really like.
If you look defensive line, there's not
Bosa. I would say edge.
Of course, the Bosa brothers.
Chase Young.
Chase Young, of course. Sam Hubbard. Cameron Hayward.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hankins. Devon Hamilton. I think they get good production defensive line wise.
Who? What I'm trying to remember is who was the. Or who's on this? I mean, you couldn't really argue receiver. This year, they're pretty receiver heavy, and with
receiver,
Olave and
Paris
Garrett.
Campbell came out of
he's
Ohio State, but he's just okay. Just looking at the list, some of these guys I've never seen their names before. KJ Hill Jr.
KJ Hill, I know.
Johnny Dixon. Never heard of him. Austin Mack. Terry McLaurin came out of Ohio State.
McLaurin, yeah. Oh my god. How are we forgetting that one?
Curtis Samuel.
Charlie, are you seeing the
hype on Curtis Samuel?
Are you seeing the chat? Not showing. On the screen.
I see the chat. No, not on the screen though.
I don't know why it's not showing. That's weird. Dylan should be on soon though. But again, everyone, any questions you got, let us know down below. Timeout again for Kansas City.
Yeah, the same for Oklahoma, though. I think quarterback's really only been super recent. We've seen a top quarterback come out of Oklahoma the past few years in a row.
But where was Palmer from? Wasn't Palmer from?
Carson Palmer.
Or was he? Was he Notre Dame?
No. Carson Palmer was.
Or USC.
He was
USC. Yeah.
He was USC.
Yeah.
But also with a lot of the Oklahoma guys, they don't have many older guys that are still in the pros.
Yeah. Like where did
mostly the younger guys, and we've
North
seen,
Dakota State, Wentz and Trey Lance. Great quarterbacks.
Let's have a look. What other colleges? Or probably LSU.
Notre Dame lineman. Sorry, not linebacker. Notre Dame lineman. Has to be lineman.
Yeah, probably.
Eichenberg, Aaron Banks. Of course.
LSU, I think, is also more of a defensive school.
No, LSU, not defensive. Secondary. 100%. Matthew, Peterson, Stingley.
Yeah. Of course, Jamal Adams, Odell Beckham, and Jarvis Landry came out as receivers.
Chase.
Joe Burrow, of course.
Jamar Chase.
DJ Chark, Jamar
Chase. Marshall.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Leonard Fournette. Russell Gage. Let's see. Justin Jefferson.
Yes, Jesus. Why are we forgetting them? Oh my god. Defensively, though. Wait, so Stingley, Matthew, Peterson.
Jamal Adams, Quan Alexander.
No. Who was? Oh my god. Who was? Delpit. Oh my god, why am I forgetting?
Christian Fulton.
Stingley, Fulton. Yeah, Fulton was the other one, I guess. And then they have one really, really good guy for 2023. He was the top corner, number one.
Pat Peterson.
Yeah.
Patrick Queen. It's Tre'Davious White, of course.
Yeah, Tre'Davious White, yeah.
Devin White as well. Greedy Williams.
Yeah, right.
It's a very strong secondary.
Byron Pringle
together, like wow.
The best name in the NFL.
I think behind another LSU player, Lloyd Cushenberry III.
Yeah. Very true. Look who it is.
No way.
Mr. Shalom, how are you?
What is up, everyone?
Dylan, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Have you recovered from last night?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know. This is kind of alright. I'm gonna move that. I don't know. That's so annoying. Why isn't it? Damn it. Alright. Dylan, how are you?
I'm all
I already
good.
asked that.
Wait.
How was dinner?
Jarek McKinnon on.
The Chiefs, I guess.
Since when?
since probably.
What team was he on before that? What team was he on before?
The Niners.
The Niners, you're right.
Yeah, just getting stuff set up now.
The Chiefs just get the underrated people. McKinnon, Mike Hughes.
He's not going to do anything.
Orlando Brown.
McKinnon's not exactly a top player.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, he carried for -2. The running game isn't looking great. We're missing Surge.
Oh, Surge.
Let's think. What was the last live stream Charlie was on?
I don't know.
Let's look.
Let's go that way in history. Let me grab my charger.
It wasn't it couldn't have been the draft one, right?
It might have been the draft one.
It might have been.
I think there was something right before I left.
It was the draft one.
Wow.
No chance.
Wait, what the? After the draft, our next live stream was the Q&A. We didn't draft it to go live at all.
Yeah, I think we took a pretty.
That's crazy.
Fast break.
Yeah, it's always been the Q&As recently. But as always, Dylan loves when you ask questions. So
drop us questions, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, Dylan. Chronicles of Christian got in early, so we didn't end him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. We'll stay on long tonight because weirdly we got a lot of attention last night and very surprised.
Yeah, I don't know how long I can stay. Probably.
I personally can only stay until like 9:45, but
okay, that's fine. That's another hour, so we have time.
Yeah.
No. Oh wait, Dylan, score prediction, or who do you think's gonna win?
It's it's preseason, so it's such a toss-up. But I'm gonna say KC.
Okay, Charlie, you say KC?
No, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm saying the Cardinals going against the grain.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Now, Dylan, what we were talking about earlier is for your NFC West rankings. Who do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, these are who I think the best teams are, but not how I think they're gonna place. I think the best teams are LA, Arizona, Seattle, San Francisco, but they're gonna play.
That's what I said.
They're gonna place LA, Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not exactly how you think they're talented.
Yeah. Should we? Yeah, that's actually kind of. We should have done like an NFC. Like we should do each division like ranking the teams, but I doubt we're not gonna have time for that.
We're not. We gotta just get the Buster Broom series done. That's the.
Yeah. We're
a little short on time, but I cracked out like 3 a.m. with you once.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We gotta get some.
The problem isn't recording; it's producing. It takes longer. God, the Chiefs are calling so many timeouts.
Yeah, they're so stupid.
The first quarter.
Yeah, we'll have the Browns one out tomorrow. We've recorded the Bengals one. We need to do the Ravens one. Then we're moving over to, or the Panthers one's also recorded, and then we need to do that division.
I mean, we've got 16 teams done. That's.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel. Yeah. I mean, it may get to a point in the season.
Fumble.
Oh.
Let's see who was it.
Sims, not Steven Sims.
And it's already gone.
Yeah, it's funny, Alex. Where does it say that?
Yeah, I don't see that.
Where does it say that?
Wait, why are we following the Bengals versus Washington?
Well, we're switching it. We're just switching it because they're timeout. All right, wait. So what I was saying is we could do, what am I saying? Like we could do if we get really late.
Oh, ESPN.
If we get like where we're not gonna.
ESPN has the rights to Monday Night Football, but they don't have the rights to anything else NFL. So everything they broadcast has to be.
Samaje Perine.
Yep. He used to play for Washington.
Yeah. No, don't. So what I was saying is,
I actually think he's going to get a lot of carries this year. By the way.
No.
He's the backup.
The backup, no?
Because Bernard's on the Bucks. Tampa have kind of over. overstocked up on running backs. Fournette, Ronald Jones, Bernard,
Deshaun Vaughn.
Yeah, who was actually good.
LaShawn McCoy is still on the team.
Yeah. No, what I was saying. Okay, I cannot finish my sentence. So what I was saying is, if we get to a point where like we're not going to finish all of them, we can just pick out the teams that are like the most important to do a preview on. Just do those.
Yeah, but how do we determine who's the most important?
Like, I think we gotta try to get everything out, and if we don't get to a division, we don't get to a division. I think that's probably.
I think there's a very likely chance we don't finish.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It is I.
It's because we put so much work into them, so at least it's it's deserving.
Yeah, sure. Let's say that.
Yeah, let's say we put a lot of work into them.
Let's say we put a lot of work into them.
Yeah.
Let's say we put a lot of work into them.
Let's say we put a lot of work into them.
Have you seen those videos where they just do that and it's like, why am I still watching this?
Let's say we put a lot of work into them.
What do you think of the page? What do you think the page record we? Who did the page on me? Me, Dylan, you did it, right?
It was
I think we said 7 and 9.
I had them 7 and 10. Yeah.
7 and 10. Sorry. God damn it! Why did the NFL draft is soon?
Win more games this year. Unfortunately.
What did you say?
Did you just say NFL draft is soon?
I was joking. I wanted to see if one of you would notice it. Quality over quantity, exactly.
Discuss my top 32 list posted on IG. All right, I'll pull that up right now.
All right, Dylan, do it. Mike, you can. Yeah. This man puts the absolute most work into those designs. Shout out to you, Mike.
It's Mike on the mic.
Yeah, I have him up. Just let's go to the Esports Scoop account. We follow him.
I think I have him.
Everyone go follow him. Mike, I saw you were live on the what am I saying?
All right, top 32 quarterbacks. I'll go from 32 to.
All right.
Oh, it's quarterbacks. Okay.
I don't see the last 4.
Okay, 32 is Andy Dalton.
Yeah,
are you on it, Charlie?
Yes.
Tell me 32 to...
See you, Chronicles. Thank you for joining.
Okay, 32, Andy Dalton. 31, Taysom Hill. 30, Sam Darnold. 29, Jameis Winston.
Okay.
So it's not each team. It's just the 32
It is
top
not.
Okay, so I'm assuming the rookies aren't going to be included on this list then.
There are... Well, I do not see Zach Wilson, so no. There are no Jets quarterbacks on this list. Ha.
Okay. So, yeah, that seems fair. I think Drew Lock is worse than some of those guys, but...
Drew Lock is ranked 26th.
Okay, yeah, on the post it says honorable
Jones
mention. All rookies they are excluded from the rankings until we see them for next week. That makes sense, yeah.
Allen at 6. Oof. I don't like that. Lamar at 7. Where he should be.
I think Deshaun Watson should not be top 5.
It's so annoying because I can't argue Brady at 3 because like he just won a Super Bowl.
He's only getting better.
Wilson at 4.
All right, here's where I stand on all this.
Yeah.
I think I can't consciously have Deshaun Watson on the list if I don't know if he's going to play this season.
No, I think you can. I mean, let's compare, Mike. Our top 10, well, I'd say a biased top 10. Mahomes 1. I have Allen at 2. I think Allen's the second best quarterback in the NFL.
I think Josh Allen is 3.
Yeah.
And my opinion is slipping on him, not because of anything he's done, just based on I give Lamar a lot of credit, but I don't think about his MVP season enough. But I think Allen's a little better than him, so I'll give Allen 3.
Yeah.
And then Lamar 4, Watson 5, Wilson 6.
Okay. Yeah, I've started to not hate Lamar at 4. But I still don't like it. We have Lamar. I think Lamar at 7 is completely fair. I think Wilson, Brady, Watson, Rodgers, Allen, and Mahomes are all better than him.
And it's hard to argue against Brady because he's just a winner.
Yeah,
He was just statistically in the regular season, he threw the most interceptions in the league, tied with Drew Lock and Carson Wentz. I can't.
Who did?
Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. He did throw a lot of interceptions.
Lamar Jackson's just so mobile comparatively to Tom Brady, of course, that for me, it's hard to put Tom Brady ahead of Lamar Jackson. But Tom Brady is a winner, so you can also just say that.
Yeah. And I think I personally would have Baker Mayfield high on the list.
Baker Mayfield, I think he's the absolute median of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
I think he's better than Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins.
I think he's the same level as Kirk Cousins, better than Derek Carr.
I think he's above
a better
Herbert.
Quarterback than Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Tannehill may execute their offense better, but I think he's a better quarterback.
I don't like Kyler Murray at 8 either. I think Dak and Stafford are both better than Kyler Murray.
I think it's hard to argue Dak over Kyler right now.
Tua's way too high.
Tua's fine. He's not way too high.
Bridgewater, Fitzpatrick. I think Darnold's better than him. Winston's better than him.
No.
Listen. You could say Darnold might be better than him in a couple of years, but based on what they have shown in the NFL, and I know Tua hasn't shown that much.
Oh, Diami Brown is playing, Charlie. 29-yard catch.
Based on what has been shown in the NFL, there's no way Darnold is better than any of these guys.
Dalton at 32, I think, is a bit harsh.
Honestly, I don't agree with that too much, just because.
Yeah, I'd have Taysom Hill as my last quarterback.
I liked Dalton in Cincinnati. He was always like in that 16 to 20 range. And then when he left for Dallas, everyone kind of thought, okay, he's done. And he didn't do that badly. And now he's going to be the starter in Chicago for the start of the year.
Mike, I am very low on him, as you can tell.
Andy Dalton used to be. I mean, they made the playoffs.
Having Goff above Jimmy G to me. I think having Big Ben at 17 also above Wentz.
I never found Goff to be a good quarterback, but I also never found him to be a bad quarterback.
He made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think 20 is fair.
I think Jimmy G has to be higher. I don't. There's no way Taysom Hill's better than Andy Dalton.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for all you Saints fans, my bottom 2 quarterbacks would be Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston.
I would put Sam
Darnold's
there. I would put Sam Darnold there just because he has not shown me anything.
But I do think that the bottom 4, at least the bottom 3 should be Winston, Darnold, and Hill.
Dylan, what'd you think about it?
I liked it. I thought it was very accurate to what he has to improve, very accurate to what he does well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that I would love to do a film study. Not there in my football knowledge yet. I think Surridge could. Dylan, I think you 3 could.
I feel like it would frustrate me trying to find the right plays.
Yeah, I think Surridge could out of all of us because I think Surridge could.
I think Dylan would just get frustrated.
I watch film, but I can't break it down in a way that'll make me sound smart with just finding random plays.
Yeah, it also seems annoying to make. I know, Mike, but again, no, it wouldn't, because Dylan, you could just I don't know. Yeah, I think it's annoying because those videos do really well. Yeah. So it would be good to do them, but again, it's not all about the views, and I would much rather not, because film study also get a ton of hate even if you know what you're talking about. So if we didn't, it would be terrible. But Mike, I mean, he played football semi-pro, so he knows what
good for him.
He's talking about.
I don't think there's a reason that Big Ben should be this high. I guess all the guys below him, other than Joe Burrow and potentially Fitzpatrick and Carson Wentz, are. I don't think any of these guys are much better than Big Ben, but I think he's fallen off to an extent that I can't have him as one place below Matt Ryan.
I would argue Big Ben is the worst quarterback in the NFL.
No.
Where was that when we were on live at my house? When we were arguing the Steelers? And Colts Talk was on here. We were saying, I was saying,
yeah, but it's Mike Tomlin. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And personally, I don't like Carson Wentz anymore.
I think Carson Wentz, he has to prove something this year. If he's injured, he's injured. Ha 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 ha.
But that's what everybody is saying. Like every single year, it's
Charlie, I would go back to the Chiefs game.
Yeah, let's go back to the Chiefs.
All right.
3-3 field goal from Dustin Hopkins. I almost just said beyond.
I would also saying to you guys, it may be a nice investment to oh my god, someone's just blank. So having me record. to buy Game Pass, because then you can go. It's so cool. I was looking at it. You can go through separate games, go through a 15-yard throw to blah blah like that. If you wanted to learn football, I would just do that, and then we can find whatever plays we want.
I personally might do that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, we could do it and then share the account because I think it's like $100.
Is it shareable?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I would personally, when I'm in school, again, Mom, if you're watching this, I do my work. I am not a slacker, but during study hall, get some Tua film in, get some trash talking.
I think I would get very distracted and
I would actually,
but then eventually get it in later.
Yeah. We don't have much time for distraction in school this year, to be fair.
Going into junior year is gonna be tough.
Yeah. But the channel still continues.
We're gonna grind through it.
The channel over school. No, that's never mind. Bro, I got it over the preseason. Oh, nice, Mike. You got it. That's awesome. But for the preseason, 22 isn't available for preseason. All 22. What is that? Okay. I want to comp rookies. Yeah. Respect to you, Mike.
All right, let's give a top 10 running back list. What do you guys think?
Give me a second to think about that.
CMC 1, Kamara 2.
Keep in mind, this isn't fantasy. This is top 10 running backs.
Yeah.
I think the best running back in the league is Derrick Henry.
I think it's CMC.
Are we going based on impact?
I think Derrick Henry...
Surge does this. Who is the best running backs in the league?
Yeah. I think Derrick Henry is the best running back in the National Football League because you cannot play against the Titans. And if you're playing against the Titans... Sorry, let me rephrase. If you're playing against the Titans, you are terrified of Derrick Henry. Much more terrified than you are of Christian McCaffrey.
So, but is it best true, like, runner as running back or best, like, all-around running back?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely Henry. Not even a question, Alex. Henry would win even without the blessing.
What kind of question is that?
I mean, you look at it, and you've got like Christian McCaffrey, and then you've got like Derrick
Alex
all the way up here.
Alex can't join these lives.
Henry would win because Henry would snack McCaffrey with a spoon, and then
McCaffrey is very, very underrated in terms of strength. McCaffrey has probably the best balance of any running.
Yeah, but Henry would just go like this and stiff arm the life out of him with a spoon.
So, for me, let's get away from the spoon question. I think Derrick Henry he's a nightmare to game plan against.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Christian McCaffrey is more of a nightmare to game plan against. You have to game plan against what linebacker is going to cover him in coverage or what safety, and then you also have to plan that he is the
you can't
game plan for Derrick Henry.
You can't game plan Derrick Henry for McCaffrey.
You can't game plan CMC.
Because
you can say you're going to guard him. You can try to limit him. Henry.
Yeah, you can say
you have to hope he has an off day.
Yeah.
But CMC is just as an effective runner as Derrick Henry is.
Not on the ground, no. He's as effective. He's almost as effective in game because he adds the receiving element. But Derrick Henry is just too hard to play.
Dylan, would you say Lamar Jackson's the hardest to plan against quarterback in the league?
No, Patrick Mahomes is.
Okay,
Patrick Mahomes has absolutely unbelievable talent.
Okay, yes,
and Derrick Henry has absolutely unbelievable raw strength and speed.
But wouldn't you say that
because his duality, somewhat like Lamar Jackson, is absolutely incredible and hard to play.
Duality to me is more dangerous than someone who can only run the ball.
Now, I would say yes, 100%, but not in this case because Derrick Henry has been doing it for the last 4 years and is only getting better.
Yeah. I've seen too many things.
If McCaffrey had played these last 3 years, he would be clear.
We have no idea what McCaffrey would be doing.
Did you see the 2 games McCaffrey played? I'm bring fantasy into this just to show his production. He had 30 plus points is the 2 games he played average. And against the Chiefs as well.
And it's a definite argument that can be had because McCaffrey is a nightmare to play against in the pass game. But I just feel like...
And the run game. People give him respect. This man's a 1,000-yard rusher.
Of course. He does excellently in the run game. I'm sorry. I should be mentioning that. But you go you go talking about cornerbacks, and you say, who do I not want to go against? The big, strong Jalen Ramsay. And I'm telling you, for Derrick Henry, that is who I
It's different corners. To me, it's different in terms of cornerbacks.
I prefer running backs that are big, burly, and will go against the line like Aaron Jones.
For corners, it's different because it's one-on-one. And for running backs, you can have 50 people try and tackle.
It doesn't matter if Derrick Henry's 1-on-50. He's still getting through.
But, all right, that's...
Obviously not.
I think in terms of who the best running back in the league is, I think it has to be Derrick Henry. Fantasy point wise, yes, 100% Christian McCaffrey, but that's not the talk. It's Derrick Henry's the best runner in the league. McCaffrey is a close second. I will not deny that. But moving on past that, we've heard both sides of the argument.
Second is McCaffrey.
Second is McCaffrey, yes. And third, I would put Dalvin Cook.
22 yards. Oh, 11 yards. Sorry. Yeah, Dylan, what's up?
Who's your second? You have McCaffrey first. Who?
I was gonna say Alvin Kamara. I would say Derrick Henry is the second.
Yeah. For 3, I would put
Kamara.
I think
Alvin
Kamara.
I have Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin.
That's a very, very close one. But
I think Cook's one of the best downhill runners in the league. Like, I think when he's running full steam, like, there's no stopping him.
The most effective downhill runner in the league is Dalvin Cook.
Nick
Derrick
Chubb.
Henry.
No, it's not Nick Chubb.
It's Derrick Henry.
Downhill running isn't what you think it is. Downhill running is running at speed in the second level. Derrick Henry's very good at just breaking tackles and having effective runs. Derrick Henry
is surprisingly fast for his size.
I'm not saying that, but if you're talking about the most effective downhill running when he gets into open space,
I'm just saying Derrick Henry's in that conversation. He might not be.
Yeah, no, Derrick Henry definitely is. We saw him score a 99-yard touchdown a few seasons ago. Yeah. But Dalvin Cook is, I think, the best downhill runner in the league, probably followed close in second by Nick Chubb, in my opinion. I think Chubb uses both his elusiveness.
Dylan's gonna get mad. I think Saquon Barkley's right there.
No, I don't.
No, Saquon definitely is right there.
I think Saquon Barkley, a healthy Saquon Barkley, could be 2 on this list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a great.
Dylan, I thought you said you disagree. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, Saquon when healthy. Saquon when healthy. What he's the best at in the league is he's the most explosive runner in the league.
Yeah.
And when you give him the time to explode, you can't stop him. We see sometimes his runs, he looks like Barry Sanders when he runs. Like, he's unreal. He's incredible when he's healthy and when he's allowed to explode.
I mean, someone with that leg size
half a second. But I think if we're looking at runners next season,
Mike, if you want, I know you just finished a live, but if you wanted to hop on, I can easily send you the link if you would like. But I'm not sure if you're still at your setup, but you definitely can hop on if you would like. I'm not sure if you can. I can send you the link on Instagram. Sorry, continue. I would fear Marlon Humphrey. Oh yeah, Charlie, big argument we had yesterday. What was the argument about Marlon Humphrey, Dylan?
It started off as Marlon Humphrey is number 2 in the league, and I said that's ridiculous.
No.
Then it ended up being who's the best corners in the league, and we went to our usual David Howard versus Jalen
Jair Alexander.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. So
yesterday was a great live.
Yesterday was a great live.
What are you asking me on?
What's your top 5 corners? That's what we get. So I'll tell you. Me and Dylan will go first. I said
go ahead.
1 was Ramsey. Charlie, do you think? Oh no worries, Mike. Have fun. I was saying, Charlie, is Jalen Ramsay your best corner in the league to you?
No.
God damn
it. Yeah.
Jalen Ramsay for me. Jair. 3. Who was 3? Was it Marlon?
You said X at 3.
Yes,
I was
David
very
Howard.
Happy when you said that because
4 I said was Humphrey, and then I think I said 5 was James Bradbury.
Yeah, and that's respectable. For me, I said it's Jair, X, Ramsey, Gilmore, and then I said Trey White.
Yeah.
Interception.
Byron Murphy. Justin said it's so funny. Charlie was talking about, I don't want Byron Murphy being the number 1 guy.
What do you know?
I love Charlie. In our Madden rebuilds, this is the guy I wanted to draft because of his what was it, the development trait for the youngster? I forgot. I don't remember. Me and Charlie did 9 rebuild. Yeah.
Always
I got Madden 22 today also.
You did? Did you play it at all?
Whether or not I'm gonna get it.
Huh?
I didn't get Madden 21. I'm not sure if I'll get it.
It's good. It's another Madden though. It's like,
because what I always say is, am I gonna play this game?
I play it.
And Dylan, if you play it, is it cross?
It's very good. It's very good for multiplayer.
So I think I will then.
All right, so if we're going to look at my top 5 corners list, and this is when everybody's fully healthy for next season, my number 1 is Jair.
Okay.
I don't have much of debate in that. Jalen Ramsay may be the most physical corner in the league, but I think Jair's incredible. I don't see how
we've had that
a lot of lists don't have him top 2.
It's a much more mellow argument than a 201 because
2 arguments.
2 arguments get heated.
Yeah, they do. Thoughts on Jackson X Horn duo? Love it, and I think those guys are gonna be great together for years to come. I think JC Horn will become a top 5 corner within 2 years.
I think
you saw him training with Jalen Ramsay. You heard what he had to say about him.
What top what did you say?
Top 5.
That's a big reach, and I don't completely disagree with it, but you need to see him play in the NFL before you can just say that.
I think he's a type of player with the speed and just raw physical traits, and I know very aggressive, will be able to translate that with a fantastic coaching system in Carolina.
And I don't disagree with you that he will be excellent. I think he will be the best defensive player from this draft class. But yeah.
Well, he was taken first as the first defensive player, so that wouldn't be a stretch.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I can't say I can't just go out and say he'll be a top 5 corner in 2 years because that's a big reach.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mike. Thank you for tuning in.
See you later. But if we go back to corners, top 5, you said X at 2, Dylan.
Yep.
The interceptions are value, but I think that Jalen Ramsay's my number 2 corner based on his pure talent.
Yep, that makes sense.
He's also incredibly I mean, it's not just talent. No one throws.
He's an excellent cornerback, and my opinion on him has softened.
Okay.
But number 3, this one's close, but I think just because I'm really unsure with the other guy, I do have X at 3.
Yeah.
But do I have X at 3?
Who would you have?
The only other guy who you can really debate with is Gilmore.
Now, originally, I was thinking the debate would be with Gilmore, but Trey White just popped up into my head, and I really like Tre'Davious White.
Tre'Davious White's excellent, but last year he was nowhere near where Xavier Howard was. And
that's what I'm thinking.
Even in his great season in 2019, he's nowhere near where Xavier Howard is.
So I think rounding out my top 5 is probably X at 3, White at 4, and who do I think will be better this season? Bradbury. Who do I think is the better and more gifted corner? Gilmore.
All right.
So I think that Gilmore's, when he's at his best, Gilmore's the most talented corner in the NFL, and we saw that he was Defensive Player of the Year a couple seasons ago. He's incredible.
Yeah, and me and King
I think at his peak right now, I would take Ramsey over any corner at any peak in their career.
I disagree with that.
Richard Sherman.
I mean, I feel like he was also like a lot of talk.
Yeah,
Richard Sherman, when he was at the peak of his career,
he was
the best
incredible, but he got so famous because of his Michael Crabtree rant.
Yeah, but he backed it up, Dylan.
He did back it up.
You say a lot about it. It's about Jalen Ramsay to talk, but you say you think people rank them higher because of their talk, but they back it up every single day.
No, they do back it up, and that's why I'm not saying it's completely unearned.
Mm-hmm.
But I think had Xavier Howard had the same mouth Jalen Ramsay has, he would never be outside of people's top 5 lists.
That's fair.
I would, yeah. Okay, let's go top 5 receivers.
All right.
Receivers.
I think I'll just pound it out right now. Oh, not this Bears video again. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Devontae Adams 1. DeAndre Hopkins 2.
Can we say this? I'm gonna do this. Devontae Adams 1.
DeAndre Hopkins 2.
Hopkins 2. I hate people who say DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver.
Thank you.
I hate it.
Thank you.
He's not. And it's so obviously he's not. Like I see these TikToks, like it's like the beat drop. It's like Devontae Adams is the best receiver behind DeAndre Hopkins. I'm like, no,
it's like not. People saying that Ruben Diaz is better than Virgil.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you. That's true.
It's just not true.
All right. Yeah. Here I go. I'm gonna make some people mad here. Devontae Adams.
Stephon Diggs.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh.
Tyreek Hill. Stephon Diggs. Mike Evans.
Okay.
I'm telling you that Mike Evans is the most overhated player in the National Football League, and I am a fan of Tua Tagovailoa. Mike Evans has had 7 seasons.
What are you talking about?
That might just be Kian.
No. Where did Tua come from?
Because everyone hates Tua.
Mike Evans is in no way overhated.
I think he definitely.
Mike Evans is so
he's not an overhated.
Dylan, if he's overhated, then when I said he's overrated, you blew up. But if you heard it all the time, you wouldn't have blown up.
No, I hear it all the time, and I always blow up.
I completely disagree with Adams.
I completely disagree with you.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna do top 5 receivers, number 1 definitely DeAndre Hopkins. Scratch that. Sorry.
I think
number 1 Devontae Adams. It's not a debate right now. It can't even be close. Number 2
might be the more physically powerful player, but Devontae Adams just has all the route running, all the speed, their hands.
I would give hands to DeAndre Hopkins. I think DeAndre Hopkins is the best.
Route running
Devontae Adams doesn't drop passes.
Who?
Devontae Adams doesn't drop passes.
Neither does DeAndre Hopkins.
No, fair enough.
The Hail Mary speaks for itself.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I think 1 is Adams, and then we have a debate. 2, 3 is my biggest question. It's Hopkins or Diggs is my 2 or 3.
He is the second best receiver.
I think the more technically gifted catcher of the ball is DeAndre Hopkins.
I hate this argument. I hate this argument.
No, Hopkins has not done it with no QB.
First of all,
Deshaun Watson is not a QB.
Deshaun Watson and Kyler Murray. Those are both good quarterbacks.
Wait.
If that is your first argument, that means you have nothing else to turn to.
Y'all tripping.
You're wrong.
What?
You're wrong.
Okay, so Adams may have had the better quarterback, but that does not mean that Hopkins has done it with no quarterback.
DeAndre Hopkins, you have to remember that in 2019, DeAndre Hopkins was very near non-existent for the Texans offense. All right, sorry. That's an over-exaggeration. But he was nowhere near the peak of his powers, while Devontae Adams has consistently, since he was drafted in 2014, been a top 5 cornerback that wide receiver, that nobody has noticed until recently.
Yeah,
I can't back up anything other than playability for Hopkins.
Me, the first argument you have for a player cannot have to do with another person.
Thank you. Agreed. Yeah. This is one of the first things that we agree on.
No, we agree on many things. All the lists you post on TikTok, I generally agree with.
All right, that's fair.
That's why I repost them. I wouldn't repost if I didn't agree with that, because I have all the power.
Yeah. That's something I would say.
Yates, Fitz,
Okay, those were players. Yeah, they were there at the start of Hopkins' career, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about lately in Devontae Adams' career, and we're talking about right now. Devontae Adams is a better wide receiver than DeAndre Hopkins. I don't care that he had TJ Yates and Ryan Fitzpatrick in 2013.
Now, one way that I don't like to look at it, but is a very common way that a lot of people look at it, is fantasy. And I think that while disregarding what Devontae Adams did, Hopkins was kind of a letdown as a first-round pick.
Yeah.
He didn't produce with the same amount of value as some of the first-round picks should. And it's just an easy metric of thinking when you think about his first-round, second-round, third-round. But
didn't
Hopkins
last
was
year.
Not worth first-round.
He didn't the year before. Hopkins didn't do it in the Texans the year before.
I always like to say, when you're thinking about players on his team bringing him down, it's not a fair argument until they play with players as good as Devontae.
Yeah.
So let me reword this because I'm kind of contradicting myself. But Devontae Adams is playing with Aaron Rodgers, right? DeAndre Hopkins is doing worse without Aaron Rodgers. You can't say that Devontae Adams is better because he doesn't have Aaron Rodgers. You have to test out whether or not he would be better with Aaron Rodgers. So Devontae Adams is doing better. You want to say DeAndre Hopkins is more talented? Fine, go ahead. But he is not statistically better. He is not doing better. He is not winning games more. There we go.
So that's where I think at 2 and 3, I think DeAndre Hopkins is the more talented receiver than Stephon Diggs. Better hands. I know that's a tough one, but I think DeAndre Hopkins does have the best hands in the league.
Yes, I agree.
Potentially, again, up there with Devontae Adams. But when it comes down to the game-changing ability that Stephon Diggs has, now I'm not saying DeAndre Hopkins does not have it. DeAndre Hopkins is a game-changer in and of itself, but I think I would put, based on last season's performance, nearly 1,500 yards, Stephon Diggs as
I'm
my
not
number 2
gonna agree
receiver.
with that, but
And I think it's hard to neglect Diggs. I'd be okay with someone putting him at 3 behind Hopkins. I don't love putting Tyreek Hill above Stephon Diggs, but I think that Hopkins is my number 3. Tyreek Hill's probably my number 4. Number 5 is where your pick could go a lot of places. And I think Mike Evans is one of the names. I wouldn't put him there. I'd put probably... Now, it's hard to bring up any of the rookies from last year, but Justin Jefferson was incredible last year. Again, hard to put the rookies up there. But I think DK Metcalf might be my number 5 in the league.
it's hard for me to put DK Metcalf, who's had problems catching the football, over a guy who's had more than 10 touchdowns and over 1,000 receiving yards for 7 straight seasons. So, like, if you want to see consistency on a plate, just eat Mike Evans.
Honestly, I might go with an underrated pick, and now I know your Mike Evans pick was underrated, but I think my number 5 receiver, if I had to make a list right now, might even be Allen Robinson.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think, I don't know why you guys aren't talking about him. I'm going 1 Adams, 2 Diggs, 3 Hill, 4 Hop. No, I'm joking. 3 Hopkins, 4 Hill. I'm going 5 Michael Thomas.
Okay. No, he was very hurt last year, so even playing when he was...
Michael Thomas was the best receiver that year.
Yes. And
now, where I disagree with the Michael Thomas argument,
or I put Keenan Allen.
Michael Thomas is not as good of a receiver as any of the other guys on this list. What Michael Thomas does is he runs 10 yards, turns around, and catches the ball.
Here we go. The slant boy.
Not slant,
the classic.
I know, but he doesn't run deep routes. Like, that's just not the receiver that Michael Thomas is. No, he doesn't.
No. I don't like that argument, and I don't think Michael Thomas is better than Mike Evans or Allen Robinson or even DK Metcalf.
Keenan Allen.
But for me, you can't just go and say he only goes short, because when he goes short, he still succeeds. So
Yeah, he does.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what passes he catches, as long as he's getting the same yards after it.
Yeah, I don't think that Michael Thomas just has the same abilities as the other receivers. I think while he may be just as effective when moving the ball downfield, he's not as technically gifted as the other receivers.
Yeah, Juancast, but what does that mean? What stats? What are you supposed to go?
What metric do you want me to use other than how they have done in their careers? Like, I'm sorry, I cannot.
Because you can't say, well, even if we disregard the stats, we look at technical ability. DeAndre Hopkins, while he may have the best hands in the league, Devontae Adams
near him in route running.
Yeah, route running. Devontae Adams is the best route runner in the league.
I wouldn't say it's nowhere near.
The only player that rivals him is Devontae Smith.
Yeah, you can't say that yet. But
no, I'm kidding. But in terms of
the only player that rivals Adams, the only player that rivals Adams is Keenan Allen.
Calvin Ridley.
Allen Robinson.
No.
For route running, I don't think anyone rivals him, but second is Calvin Ridley.
Second is Keenan Allen, 150%.
Devontae Adams, say whether or not you think DeAndre Hopkins is why, but sorry, I cannot talk right now. DeAndre Hopkins is not a better wide receiver than Devontae Adams based off of stats and based off what we watched last season and the season before, and not the season before, but just overall in the last couple of years, Devontae Adams has been better by the eye test and better statistically. If you give me one reason other than Adams has Rodgers, I'll listen to your argument, but I still won't probably agree because I don't think there is another reason.
Yeah, but with some underrated picks actually for route running, I think the number 2 route runner in the league could be Terry McLaurin.
Amari Cooper.
And I think this one's super underrated, while he's not even close to as gifted as some of the other receivers that have been mentioned, but maybe the number 2 route runner in the league is Cooper Kupp.
Ooh.
I don't route running ability.
He's very, very good at route running.
He's nowhere near as good of a receiver as Calvin Ridley or Terry McLaurin or really anybody else we've mentioned. But Cooper Kupp, when it comes to route running, he's a lot more than just a fast slot guy.
Let me respond.
Wait, does Devontae Adams scare me? Yes.
I don't care if he doesn't. if he doesn't scare you, there's something wrong with you. He wins. He catches the football and he gets in the end zone. He's been getting.
Devontae Adams, when you're lining up from him, Well,
no, I'm not saying Hopkins is scary.
Hopkins is probably a more scary receiver to go up against on the line, but Devontae Adams is a better wide receiver.
No, he's not, because you're on the line with Adams. You're on the line, and then you don't see him.
Yeah.
he's
DeAndre Hopkins will bully you over. He'll bully you. He'll catch the ball over you. He'll humiliate you.
No. He will humiliate you because he won't touch you. He is the best route runner with his feet. Most receivers use hand motions. That was the Devontae Smith comparison. Is that they're fantastic? Again, Charlie. Actually, Smith is the footwork is mental. His footwork is unmatched.
This one may be debatable, but I think the scariest two receivers to line up across from the NFL are Tyreek Hill, because you can't do anything about it, and DK Metcalf, solely because he's 6'4" and has like a 12-pack and is really fast.
I think
Charlie has some weird connection.
I'm not a big fan of this receiver coming into this season, but I think given his historical dominance, I would not want to go line up against Julio Jones.
Yeah.
No, that's
all I was on.
And then DeAndre Hopkins is also like DeAndre Hopkins is a monster.
We're not trying to say Hopkins is in any way bad.
I think
but saying, does Devontae Adams really scare me? Yes.
Like, watching DeAndre Hopkins run just makes me want to throw up. Like, he's so
Excuse
bad.
my language, Devontae Adams scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
If I were line up against him. I'm sorry, like,
Devontae Adams is someone who
I hate cursing when I talk about sports because I feel like it makes you seem not as smart.
Yeah.
But to emphasize that point, that's what I would say. We never curse. So
you saw it in the NFC divisional round, and I'm gonna respect the hell out of Jalen Ramsay right now. But Devontae Adams made him look terrible in the first round.
Yeah.
And I don't think DeAndre Hopkins did that in the 2 games they played last year.
Yeah. No, he didn't at all. Not
scariest receiver to line up against. Bold. Brandon Ayuk.
I think the scariest receiver to line up against in the current NFL, and this is a very tight one.
Kenny Galladay.
Jalen Guyton.
I'm going to be honest, Steven
Sims.
Steven Sims.
I've eased off on him.
I know. I'm saying Cam Sims.
Dylan would line up across Steven Sims, and he would just be scared.
Yeah, Dylan, you would get embarrassed, and I would video it and post it, and it would go viral.
That would be hilarious.
I would love to see you one-on-one, Steven Sims, and just get absolutely toasted. We've got some.
Let's have the guy that can win more ways, Hopkins. It's funny because Adams is amazing, but the fact that you're saying is not close is hilarious. Aaron Donald is the best defensive.
All right. It's comparatively to how close Hopkins is to Stephon Diggs, it's not close, but it is close.
I'm not sure what does that mean. Let's have the guy that can win more ways, Hopkins. It's funny because Adams is amazing, but the fact
I don't understand what he's trying to say.
I'm not sure.
I think I can understand his point. He's saying, regardless of what our opinion is on who's better, it is close. And
no, I will not. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We overemphasize the closeness. I will agree.
I think Devontae Adams is a far better receiver than DeAndre Hopkins. I'm just going to put that out there. I think the gap is farther than people think it is.
Okay. I will,
But DeAndre Hopkins is second. I think Devontae Adams is just that much better than everyone else in the league because you can't defend him.
But there's a lot of like Hopkins that you could argue can't defend him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and Juan
so again. The question is if you put them in
another podcast who follows us and like we're friends with, so we don't mean to. Again, you're obviously any opinion is valid, but
there are some opinions.
I think that to find out who's better, Hopkins or Adams, you'd have to match them up against each other and see who plays better. And I think it would have to be Devontae Adams because Devontae Adams can just blow past DeAndre Hopkins. But the real question is, could either of them guard Jalen Guyton?
That's actually a great idea. Which positional top fives is there the biggest gap from one? Donald.
I think Quentin Nelson is very clearly the best offensive lineman in the NFL.
Ali Marpet is.
Yeah, Marpet.
I'm not even joking. Ali Marpet is the best offensive lineman in the league.
Shout out Ali Marpet, but no, I don't think he's the best.
I think he is. I'm not. He blocked Chris Jones and Frank Clark each with one arm.
I think he's second or third, but I think Quentin Nelson's better than him.
The best offensive lineman in the league is Trent Williams right now.
Nah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
He didn't play last season. I can't tell you.
Yes, he did.
The biggest
what am I
gap
saying? He did play.
from 1 to 2
He has the biggest
in
extension, I think.
positions. Who?
Quentin Nelson came into the Colts team and made the quarterback feel safe. That's like.
Dylan, so did Trent Williams.
Not really.
Trent Williams is the most scary human being at the second level.
All right.
I think Trent Williams is the best offensive lineman right now.
All right, and that's respectable. I think.
Sorry, Ali Marpetez. Trent Williams is close.
Best fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. No one even close.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good one.
Actually, no. I think the biggest gap is Travis Kelce.
No, the biggest gap is Donald. The biggest gap.
What?
It's Donald.
Travis Kelce.
Thank you, Honcast. We'll have you on sometime.
It's Donald.
Travis Kelce, Charlie. No, it's not.
No, yeah, I think it's.
I agree right now that Kelce. I don't understand people putting Kittle ahead of Kelce. I think Kelce will be the best tight end ever. I think Waller has a chance to hop into a 2 role this year.
I think right now for me he is my number 2 just based on last season.
Who, Waller is?
What makes George Kittle so special though?
Yeah.
What makes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know. I was just saying, yeah.
What was that sound?
Is no one else hearing that?
What's that?
No, it's not anymore.
The Disney thing.
No, that's the background music, Dylan.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no,
it is. We have background music.
It might have just been on my end. I don't know.
Still 3-0. What's happening in the Washington games? Is it still 3-3?
3-3.
Damn it. Chad Henney's in. Charlie, we were right. Oh, Zaven Collins got a tackle.
What makes George
blocking?
Does no one else hear that?
I heard that.
Penalty on Travis Kelce. Say it again, Dylan.
I think that what makes George Kittle so special is his ability to block and receive is unmatched.
I think Kelsey's a very good blocker, and Waller's
a very good blocker, but he's not anywhere near as good as George Kittle is.
Yeah, Kittle is unmatched when it comes to blocking of the top tight ends in the league.
Well, blocking and receiving, because Nick Boyle is the best
yes,
blocker.
of course. There are other blocking tight ends, but when it comes to best receiving tight ends in the league, of them, George Kittle is unmatched in terms of blocking. If you get what I'm saying. Nope.
Why is that? That's kind of annoying.
Is anyone else hearing this?
No. Hearing what?
I hear the background music and Kian.
That's it.
There's like talking.
I heard it a few minutes ago. Like I heard one voice, but
maybe someone just broke into your house.
Yeah, let's hope.
From the computer.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm hearing like
I do know. Are you currently hearing it?
Yeah. He's going to be really good, is what was just said.
I think I figured out what it was. It was my computer because I'm screen sharing. It was like
I still hear
another website. Nope, maybe not.
I no longer hear it.
Oh, what?
Poggers.
Is there like a buzzing?
Nah. I hear it again.
Now I hear it.
Bundle is only $13.99 a month. I'm gonna leave and come back.
No, I heard that too. Boy, what the?
I don't know what that was. To be fair. Okay, Shalom's back.
I still hear it. I don't understand this.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Casey got a touchdown.
I don't know what's happening.
Who was it?
Henney to Hardman.
He's having a game. I would say the stream set is much better. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you think? First impressions.
I'm tired. No, yeah, this is better.
9:25.
What is this? One sec. I'm going out of full screen.
Oh, you guys want to play FIFA tonight? I kind of really want to play FIFA tonight.
Don't you? Oh, you don't have tennis? Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not live right now.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not. So, moving on.
Charlie, I would say it's fine.
I'm gonna leave and see if I still hear it.
Charlie, I would say it's fine because there may not be anybody watching, but like we had actual people that were going in and out, so someone probably did hear that.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Because like honestly,
I'm
Virgil,
in my Wolves.
not that good.
I'm in my Wolves career mode, but I'm bad.
I need to like. I want to do. I think I started a Watford one.
I signed Reedwald from
Brent
Crystal Palace.
Palace, same thing.
I signed Ndika from Frankfurt. He's my only new
Wolves.
player.
I'm definitely. I mean Watford. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm also just playing Ultimate Team right now, so like, I might just do that. I'm so mad. My mom turned off the internet in the middle of my game. I was winning too. Actually fuming.
Wait, so you don't have anything tomorrow?
Nothing. I think I may have a friend coming over, but that's it.
What's his name?
Ryan Cohen.
Is that a kid from camp?
Yeah. We can go play soccer at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play with Noah tomorrow, probably. Okay, sorry. We should actually talk.
So moving along.
Oh, you know Noah and Gil got their license, so we can actually like, drive.
Yeah,
around
Noah asked me if I wanted to get a ride to soccer one day, but I said I wasn't going again. So
it was actually. It was
Dylan, go away.
Then we're just talking
we've
about
just
our
been
plans.
talking about soccer.
That's cool.
Yeah. At the end of the day, people can tune in and they can either watch the scoreboard or hear us talk about things. Like that's why it's
or
split
both.
screen. Yeah, or both.
I know, I'm crazy.
All right. From the recent draft, so I'm going to say 2019, 2020, and this year. Who do you think, and I know you're going to just say Tua to bother me, but
I want
who is the biggest draft bust?
Tua. Without a doubt.
Derek Brown.
That's a decent one.
The answer is
Zachary Wilson.
Isaiah Wilson. Oh,
Zach Wilson.
I'm not going to count him, though.
Biggest, well, we can't count this year's draft.
No.
So 2019, 2020.
It's Zach Wilson, I'm telling you.
What was the 2019 draft?
That was first overall was
Burrow.
Burrow, yeah. No, that was 2020.
No, Burrow was 2020, so it was freaking
Kyler Murray.
We're stupid, okay.
Dwayne Haskins.
Haskins has to be it.
Daniel Jones.
No, DeAndre Baker.
Oh. Isaiah Wilson's in there.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones?
Possibly, but
I mean,
I still think give him a year.
No, I don't. I don't. Well, Charlie, we could have had Justin Fields. Like, I don't think Giants fans aren't talking about that. We could have had Justin Fields.
I wanted him.
No one's talking about that.
When we traded down, I was like, "Oh no, we could have just taken Fields, boy." Shut the.
No,
yeah, and then we got.
I mean, please don't talk. Sorry.
And then we got Tony, and I know he's not going to be good. Okay, sorry.
Tony hasn't practiced once yet.
Yeah.
Why? No, what is wrong with him?
He has little injuries, and then he's focusing on.
He's such a baby.
Actually.
Young Joker, absolute garbage.
No, he's not.
Obviously,
he's a SoundCloud
Obviously,
rapper.
that's not what he's doing, but that he has.
I was gonna say he wouldn't be on the Giants. He was focusing on his rap career.
It's his side hustle for monies.
I'm sorry,
because he makes as much money as the WNBA player.
Salvan Ahmed is the best rapper in the NFL. I'm not trying to hear it.
Oh, Ahmed, the
Darren
Dolphins
Waller
guy.
is.
It's Ahmed. I actually
listen. To be honest, the best NFL rapper.
Huh? It's Salvan Ahmed followed by Melvin.
Adam Vinatieri.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady is.
I should post that clip. Us talking about the.
I think
Luke Voigt homered.
Should I be out here just kicking balls and stuff? Getting it through the posts.
Yeah.
Getting it through the gap.
Yeah. Get out here, bro.
Dylan, Luke Voigt is 4 for 4.
Damn.
It's pretty poggers.
So,
Duh.
4 RBI.
Dylan, when are we gonna see you again?
Never.
I don't know. All right. Just very straightforward question.
Uh-oh.
What?
Who is the best coach in the NFL?
Joe Judge.
What?
Joe Judge.
I think Flores is.
No.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
I respect that, but I don't.
Actually, I don't know.
He's third for me.
Sean McDermott.
Sean McDermott's my answer. He
Yeah.
turned the Bills around. First
Yeah.
season made the playoffs. Second season drafted Josh
I
Allen.
think
Two, maybe
Yeah.
Tomlin. No.
I mean, Bruce Arians does not get enough respect.
No.
I think one of the
I
guys
think-
that, like, when coaches are talked about, he's talked about. But when you think about the best coaches in the NFL, he's
Bruce Arians
not.
doesn't come to me.
People
Yeah.
don't normally talk about him. But
I think the whole reason
for
that
me-
defense was successful is because of Todd Bowles.
What's up? What's up, Thomas?
Charles.
But I think the best coach in the league is Andy Reid.
The best part of my day is that
I
when we
think there's no debating what he has done without, like, I understand.
Which one? Who'd you say?
You can say
Andy
Andy
Reid.
Reid.
Andy Reid.
And I think what you can say is, well, he has a generational talent with Patrick Mahomes at the helm. But he did that with Alex Smith too. They made the playoffs. Alex Smith made the playoffs.
Alex Smith was good
season.
at one point. So
Yeah.
No,
let's.
he was, but he was not nowhere. He was nowhere
towards
near.
the back end of his career.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about the back and the front end of his career.
Yeah, but the
Ciao.
front of his
Where his-
the front
his
end
leg
of his
was,
career
like,
was in San
didn't
Francisco.
go anywhere.
Where the front end was at the back end of his leg. What did? Oh yeah,
that was not
okay.
good.
Yeah, Dylan. Never mind. Oh, that wasn't good, Dylan. But what about your comment in last live stream?
Honestly, I have no regrets.
Yeah. All right, fair
What did
enough.
you say?
Nothing. He said
Sir,
something. He
no,
said,
I'll
we were.
repeat
I
it.
don't know. We were in a heated argument. Then he said Deshaun Watson was a.
Yeah. So Surge is like,
No. Okay. That. Oh my God. That was set up very bad. He didn't say Deshaun Watson was a R.A. Then. Yeah.
he was like,
Oh
Surge
God.
Oh,
Surge
Yeah.
was like, he was very good last season. And people don't realize that because they didn't win a lot of games. I'm like, first of all, people do realize that, and also counterpoint, he is a
Holy crap. That sounded really bad. No, Dylan. He is a R.A.
Yeah.
A sexual offender. Let's put it like that. God, not okay.
Oh my God, no, I was
Yeah,
never
not
gonna
like
say
that. No.
Not that.
Yeah. I'm posting after this that the best NFL rappers on. I feel like that would blow up on TikTok.
that would be funny.
That definitely would. Hey Tommy.
Tom, you have any questions for your brother?
Dylan, is that Tommy?
Nah, it's my mom. I'm gonna quiet down a bit. I gotta get off at 45. So.
All right. Dinner.
Honestly, most underrated player in the Premier League, Jorginho.
Nah, he's getting highly rated now. Most underrated
Yeah,
player in the
he's
Premier League.
Recommended for Prem Player of the, or for what's it, Midfielder of the Year.
I don't understand that list.
Jorginho's
Alongside Kante and De Bruyne.
Jorginho's been overrated.
No. Jorginho was
Jorginho
very
is-
underrated that he became
Jorginho-
overrated. It's a very classic
Now,
case.
with Jorginho, he may not be the most talented player on the field, but what Jorginho does is he just manages the entire game.
Exactly.
He controls the game.
Even in Napoli, Tommy's a big Napoli
Just like
fan.
me.
He's been saying it forever.
Well,
Just like me.
not in the same way.
Okay.
See,
Because
what I
he-
do,
If you
If
want
I-
to become like Jorginho, you have to pass.
see what I do
pass.
on the field, I do this. I do very differently from the best midfielders in the world. I don't move, and when I get the ball, I pass it very well. But I kind
You're
of
like 40-year-old Pirlo.
My passing is unmatched.
my passing's
Yeah.
very, very good.
My long balls today
I've got
were
huddle clips.
crazy.
I've got huddle clips, but I also just don't run that much.
Dylan, you're like a
I've been
40-year-old
working
Andrea Pirlo.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that talented. I gotta represent
I meant
the
only in
badge.
terms of your running.
To represent the badge.
Mhm.
Red Bulls. That's another badge I'd love to represent.
They're not
I
even.
want to go to the
good.
game tomorrow.
I want to also, but it's gonna thunder.
It's
yeah,
not.
and it's a late game. It's
I'm
weird.
not risking another time. I'm 0 for 3. I'm not risking it.
You're 0 for 3.
Minor league baseball game, Red Bulls Miami, Mets versus Nats. All 3 since COVID. 0 for 3.
Jeez. Boys, you know what might be smart? We get off. Just have the scoreboard running. Like, we can be off the stream, but just have the scoreboard up.
Yeah.
That's just stupid. Anybody can get to ESPN. It's free.
Yeah, but people will just click and see it.
People
It's
just
fine.
click it and yeah.
Yeah, and then get off it. So.
Clickbait, ha ha ha.
Hey, you just got clickbaited.
We should make that.
Okay.
We should make that so that our next video, that clip of Charlie saying, "Hey, hey, hey, you just got clickbaited," and playing in the background as the video's going, just go, "Hey, hey, hey, you just got clickbaited."
That would be hilarious.
What?
Wait, I did.
Oh. Sorry, my reaction. That was just really late. I was just thinking, and I
Okay,
don't
Alex. I know this is Tommy's account saying Alex saying stuff.
Chicken pox, lizard, tinfoil, munchkins.
Just gonna spam our chat.
Tommy, if you would like to tell us
computer.
why you believe that. Sorry, what's a football take we disagree? Oh, interception. Juan
For who?
Here, you guys talk. I want to find the clip of us talking about the rappers before we end.
Best NFL rappers. Wait, don't find the clip. I'll get it from here. Best NFL rappers. First, Miami Dolphins running back Salvin Ahmed. Absolute banger with the boy Zay Wonder called "Doing Too Much." Goes crazy. Second, and this is due to lack of better options. It's Melvin Ingram. The only
It's Adam Vinatieri.
It's Melvin Ingram because the other option is Kadarius Toney, and third is Kadarius.
It's gotta be
Darren Waller.
I haven't heard Darren Waller yet. I'd say Salvin Ahmed is up there with the best artists in professional sports.
To be fair, bro, light bulbs are a really good combo with munchkins and miniature golf.
Yeah.
And if you wrap your munchkins in tinfoil and feed them to your lizard, you might get chicken pox on a xylophone.
This is the randomest shit.
And honestly, trapezoids are very good shapes for the pox that you eat chickens. Alright, let's see what's next.
Chalk.
Bet. Halftime.
Mountain Dew. Miniature. He didn't just say mini, he said miniature.
Yeah, you really had to type it out. Alright, both games are at half now.
If you're watching this, I don't know why, but thank you.
Yeah, if you're watching this, you probably should have something better to do with your time, but we appreciate the support.
We appreciate it. We need them watch hours.
Stockings. Yes, see, you can wrap munchkins and put them in stockings for Christmas presents.
All of these are Christmas presents except for chicken pox. That's not a Christmas present. At least not what I would like.
And imagine you give someone a trapezoid for Christmas. They just open up their trapezoid-shaped box, and it's just golf. A trapezoid. No, like Dylan, you've got a present, and you're like, "Wow, it's shaped like a trapezoid," and you open it, and what's inside? A trapezoid.
This is a great football chat.
For real. And honestly, if you give your lizard shaving cream while he's eating the munchkins, he becomes
Dylan,
an alchemist.
Dylan, when was the clip?
No, I just said it. Go back to what like
no. I don't want that one. I want the first reaction. I want it to be forced.
I don't know.
Dead.
I don't know where the first one was. But...
Well, you can fit all this in your suitcase.
Yeah.
Except for miniature golf. That's kind of a weird one.
Depending on how big the xylophone is.
And your trapezoid, that could be really big too.
I don't know if you can fit an entire alchemist.
Martians. Your alchemist is making Martians. He's combining lizards and shaving cream to make Martians.
Oh no, you just made life really bad for me. Alex is gonna clip that and play it all the time.
Oh, the
and I just did it also. It's gonna be even worse. What
the f is that word?
It's a country or a province of France that plays in the CONCACAF leagues. So.
Well, all of this is happening there.
Yeah.
That's why the Alchemist is so weird.
Martians. The Alchemist spotted Martians while using shaving cream, which was put
in
his stocking, which was shaped like a trapezoid, which also contained xylophones, light bulbs, a suitcase, and miniature golf.
And this was all at a golf course, golf course.
It all makes sense now. Thank you for putting it all together.
Oh, there's got to be more though, right? Where's more?
There will be more.
You're just gonna put like anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, I don't know how to use that in a sentence. Us just waiting for Tommy.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the next word.
Come on. Today.
Come on. You got this.
Are you that bad at typing?
You just have no brain?
Brain.
Pedestrians. Alright, this is so stupid. Let's talk about football.
It's halftime.
Got the clip.
Pedestrians were just watching all this happening, and they were like, "Oh my God, Marshall!" Ooh, one of the pedestrians was an electrician, and Aardvark's really like eating lizards.
Aardvark? What does that even mean?
Look at the other words.
What is happening? Jesus. We're never getting jobs in this industry.
Try saying that to Kevin Burkhardt. He said, "I am."
I should probably get off.
From home. That was actually a solid ET. I'm very happy with that. No, it's too low pitch. It's from home.
This is the stupidest thing ever. I'm leaving. Like I don't even care. Yacht. Oh, this is where the Martians go after they're done.
After they're done in Guadalupe, they leave off a yacht.
Oh, yeah. And they ride their yacht down the little mini rivers and the mini golf course.
Stockings. They abducted an alchemist. They had
but they take their yacht and they ride it down those little mini rivers in the mini golf course.
Yeah.
What is taking so long on these words? They're just words.
They have to be random though.
Yeah, but it's just a word. Is there like a random word generator?
I gotta get off in a minute.
Word generator.
Oligarchs. They use their yachts also.
Oligarchs.
Alright, Kian, I gotta head off.
Alright.
Number of words 1. Word type
I'll
all. Create random word. What the? I also have to go.
No, you don't, Charlie.
Yeah.
Should we just? All right. I want to let the scoreboard up.
Well, but I have to go. Boston Tea Party. This is all happening at the same time as the Boston Tea Party. Actually,
Charlie, where is it?
ESPN.
You search. Okay, so ESPN.com.
That's the site.
It is.
Pyramids. The reason he created the Martians was to build more pyramids.
All right. All right, so Charlie, you think it's smart to have the scoreboard up?
That's up to you.
Why is it up to me?
Because, like, if you're gonna stay on here, then sure, but, like...
No, I'm gonna have it just up, like, just be the screen of that, just so, like...
Hot sight! You just got clickbaited.
Charlie, yeah, I mean, kind of, like, not really.
Can
you just click Gamecast?
There's a canteen on the yacht. Yeah, I just clicked Game Pass.
What do you mean there's a canteen on the yacht?
I'm just using the words that putting in the chat.
Okay, let me. All right.
24 karat magic in the air.
All right, Charles, we go.
Just let me know when you want to get on FIFA.
All right, we can get on now.
Do we want to play like I don't know if I can now. I have to do some stuff. Whoa, pumpernickel. What the fuck is that? No, I have to do some things really quick. Maybe like 10:30.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'll let you know.
We'll see everyone later. All right. See you guys.